G'day everybody, this is Mr. Oz Video 1985 here with a brand new video, and welcome to What I've Watched, a series on movies and TV shows that I've watched from the 15th of November to the proper date, hold on. From the 15th of November to the 28th of November. So the last 14 days, roughly. So these are all the movies, and I've also incorporated TV shows because I do watch TV shows as well, and I thought myself, I'll incorporate them as well. So these are all the movies and TV shows I've watched over the last 2 weeks. So let's get started with the movies first. And one thing is The Wizard of Oz. Of course, everybody knows The Wizard of Oz came out in 1939. A beloved classic, Disney in Blu-ray. One of the most loved movies of all time. Starring Julie Garland as Dorothy, a young Kansas family farm girl who raised by a twister and land in Land of Oz by a brainless scarecrow, a heartless tin man, and a cowardly lion. Dorothy and her little dog Toto follows the yellow brick road to seek the Wizard of Oz in order to make grant their wishes to return home. Yes, I remember watching this growing up as a kid. Was always on television and all that. Then I can't remember the last time I watched it. It's been a long time. Because it is just on Blu-ray. Also has over 16 hours of extras. And I managed to watch this. I think I missed it. It was on television. It was on I think it was on Fox Classics here in Australia anyway. It's a local subscription or local cable channel here in Australia. And I managed to watch it, I think it was on one Sunday. I think it was on. I missed the beginning of it, so I remember I have it on Blu-ray, so I watched it, so yes. Inside here, over 16 hours, fully new feature-lengthy documentary making of Wizard of Oz, TV, movies. Then, and of course, there was also a kind of sequel called The Return of Oz, which came out in 1985 or 86. I remember watching that one, but I haven't seen that for years either. I know it was a more darker one and also, I have seen The Return. It was the Great and Powerful Oz Disney made a couple of years ago. I haven't seen that one for a long time either. I haven't watched that. So yes, The Wizard of Oz. We have The 12 Angry Men. Henry Fonda. Lee J. Cooper and of course, it's like many movies. It is just set in the whole movie is set in a jury room, and they have to assess if this person's guilty or not guilty. Henry Fonda's character thinks that the man is not guilty. So of the whole movie, he's trying to convince everybody, and one by one they go through all the evidence, and they realise that yes, he's innocent. So yes, all the great then as well, different cars. So yes, we got Hang 'em High with Clint Eastwood. This came out in 1968. Really enjoy this one as well. Aim high. I watched out of this the John Wayne Western Icon collection. I watched the War Wagon, which is this disc here. War Wagon. This also has teams up with Kirk Douglas and War Wagon, an action-packed western. Basically basically, I think John Wayne is sent to prison or something like that, or on a stagecoach, things like that, and he gets out of thin and they hire this cocky gunfighter Douglas, and then there's gold of this wagon full of gold in it, and actually gold dust, and they finally do get that. So yes, the War Wagon. Also watched out of the James Stewart Western collection. I watched Winchester 73, which is just Winchester 73. Series on a trial over his father's murder and Winchester 73, as Parsman a divide group of characters, including a crazy highwayman, an immortal gun runner, the young Indian chief, as well, and is also one of Stewart's most memorable films and one of the greatest of the genre's most enduring classics. That is Winchester 73. Also, I managed to watch out of the Star Wars the complete saga, which is not complete no more because we have had three more so many other Star Wars movies, which is I managed to watch let's see, The New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I didn't watch the I didn't watch the first three ones. I've seen them a few times. I haven't sat down and watched those particular ones, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, or Return of Jedi. I haven't seen them for years. I think the last time I actually watched them probably would have been back in the 90s, and it probably would have been on VHS at the day. As it is, yeah, I haven't seen them for years, but I decided to. I've had this complete saga thing for quite a while when it originally came out. Of course, now we got those three other ones. Force Awakens, I do have that one. I don't have the last two, and I think I have the Rogue One. I think I have that one. So yeah, I probably will watch the other three, Force Awakens, and those other last two ones, and then probably will see that in my next update. So yes, I haven't sat down. I enjoy watching them. Again, I'm not that familiar with the Star Wars mythos. You know, it's very new to me and all that. I guess I remember watching them when in the 90s, but apart from all that, I haven't seen for a long time. But yes, also managed to watch what was it? Hold on. Which I don't know, which is Robin Hood Men in Tights. This is a Mel Brooks direct movie. Of course, it's kind of a parody on Robin Hood. Came out in 1993. And also I managed to watch, let's see, Come on. Planes, Trains and Automobiles with Steve Martin and John Candy. They came out in 1987. So, moving on with the TV shows I did watch. Managed to watch the first out of the Doctor Who The Beginning box set. Of course, this week, I think it was on November 23, it's past Doctor Who's 57th anniversary. So I thought to myself, I will start watch some classic Doctor Who again, which has the Unearthly Child, came out in 1963. The Daleks. And the Age of Destruction. So I managed to watch those ones this week. And yes, as you know, I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. So yes. So you probably will see in the next so many thing on my aim is to sit down and watch my classic Doctor Who. I've got most of them. And some of the newer ones I'm hopefully to get will maybe before Christmas. So yes, Doctor Who Begin box set. Also managed to watch Star Trek Enterprise. Of course, this is the prequel series. They started way back in 2001. Lasted for 4 seasons. Now I managed to watch all four of these. I think I started some of these at the beginning of the month anyway. So yeah, the packages are very different because I got these off eBay probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, and they are kind of different packaging, and they're very slim and thin. They're only in these like little slim things. So yes, that is the first season. The second season. The third season. And the 4th season, and the last season. So yes, I managed to started watching this beginning of the month, and I finished all 4 seasons. So yes. And there's 2 more to go. First is a rewatch of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I only got the first season of this show. Just recently I found they have it on one of the streaming service here in Australia called Stan, which is a local streaming service. They have all the seasons on there, so I rewatched it on there. Then I just started of season 2 of that. So I've always familiar with the show, but I've never actually sat down and watched the entire series. And just recently last month they added all seasons of Cheers, and I've got a few seasons of Cheers, so this is actually a rewatch. I think when I got this thing, I think I got season 1, 2, and 3, and 5 and 7. So I'm missing a few out of them, but so I've been watching them on there as well. So cheers. So yes, those are all the movies and TV shows that I watched over the last 14 days. And so, if you have seen any of these movies or TV shows, what do you think about it? Leave a comment underneath this video. And until next time, and I'll be back in 2 weeks' time with another installment of what I've been watching. And hopefully I'll have other videos up in the meantime as well. Until then, this is Mr. Oz Video 1985, Nathan saying bye for now, not forever, and I'll see you when I see you next time.